Okay, so the second thing I want to show you guys is the range of the 600ex. Using the STE3, the range is the exact same from the STE3 and from a Master. So I just thought I'd use this because it's easier. And what I'm going to do is, rather than give you an actual number, like I got this many feet out of it, I want to actually just walk with the camera back and just see how long it works. One thing that's really handy is, again, it has the green link button here, so I can tell pretty much as soon as it's out of range, but I want to test it on camera so you guys can see. If you're anything like me, you were really excited about the flashes, and then you saw that Canon said they have a 100-foot range, and 100 feet is good, but there are times when I go outside of it. So I wanted to actually just do a range test here on camera so you guys can see what it's like. Simultaneously, I'm going to be using this flash and using CyberSyncs to test their range as well. I've been using CyberSyncs for a long time now, and I've loved them. I've loved the range. They're just kind of dumb triggers, but the range is wonderful. So I thought it'd be a good test because I've gotten hundreds of feet through cities, you know, under an underpass, all that kind of stuff. So we'll do a quick range test with both of those. So just to show you, again, I don't know, just because of the film speed, if you'll be able to see any or all of these flashes, but I'll try to just keep you up to date. So right now, STE3, I'll push my test button, and that flash goes. I have them both on a 30-second power, so there's no recycle issues. And then the CyberSync, push my test button there, and this flash is going as well. So both are set up, and we're just going to start walking back. I'm just going to grab the tripod and walk back, and I'll try my best to kind of calculate the amount of feet just based on how many steps I take. But we'll see how it goes. So right here, starting out, we're about 5 feet away. As you would expect, both just worked fine. And so now we are probably about 20 feet away. And just testing both. STE3, that's good. CyberSync, that's good. Okay, so both are working. Gonna keep going back. Alright, now we're twice as far. We are probably about 50 feet away from our flashes. This is a 35mm lens on this camera, just in case that helps with figuring out where you are. Trying the CyberSync, that works. Trying the STE3, that works. Okay, so we're at 50 feet. This is not a city where we are right now. We're kind of in the woods at our house, but you know, there's a little bit of interference, but not a ton. So, alright, gonna keep backing up here. If I had to guess, and I can count this off for you in a little bit, but if I had to guess, I would say we are probably 75 feet, maybe even getting close to around 100. So this is the CyberSync, working just fine. This is the STE3, and that is also working just fine. Tested it 3 times, and we're good, so keep going back. I'm definitely at least 100 feet at this point, I would say. CyberSync, tested that twice, it works both times. STE3 is working perfectly, so I would guess this is probably about the 100-foot range that Canon is saying we'll get. So as far as I can tell, it's working every time, which is great. So let's keep backing up. Let's test the CyberSync. It's good. And STE3, missing the button there. Alright, so the STE3 is saying that we're linked, but it's not firing. So we're probably about 150 feet here. Oh, and as soon as I turned the STE3 the way it's supposed to be held, which is flat, it started firing every time. Vertically, now it's firing every time too. So a little bit of intermittent stuff there. Again, this is probably about 150 feet, I would guess, 125. So let's keep backing up. Alright, at this point, with the 35mm lens, we're getting pretty far away from our flashes. CyberSync. Just tested it 3 times, it worked all 3 times. STE3, I'm holding this straight up in the air, and it is working every time. 1, 2, 3. Let me hold it flat. 2, 3. It's working every time when it's flat. When it's vertical, it seems like I'm getting a couple misfires and a couple times it's working. Like maybe 80% of the time it's working when I'm holding it vertically. But if I'm holding it like it's going to be on the camera, it's working every time. Yep, every single time. Okay. Cool. So it looks like when you hold the STE3 flat, like it's going to be on the camera, the range is better. So again, every time when it was flat, we are, well, we're probably getting close to, I don't know, 150 to 200 feet. Let's keep going back. CyberSync went twice in a row. We're holding this STE3 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. It went every time. We're going to keep going back. Again, I'm in the woods here. I'm not claiming that if you're in a city you're going to get as great a range as we're getting here, but it's working pretty well so far. Alright, CyberSync. Just pressed it 3 times, it worked every time. STE3. Pushing it here. Oh, you're seeing, can you see this red thing saying I lost my link? Somewhere in there I lost my link, so I don't even have the option of a test button anymore because it's saying that it lost its link. So I'm just going to walk back and see if I can regain my link anywhere. There it is, right there. So somewhere between here and there it lost its link. And now that I have my link, when I hold it flat, it's firing every time. So let me walk back again. Just walking backwards, see if it stays linked. This is about where I was before. Let me try this again. Yeah, now we're probably at the limit here. It's firing pretty well. I might have had a misfire in there, but I just pushed the button about eight times and it went basically every time. It still says it's linked, so that's good. We're gonna keep going back here. I'm really getting into the leaves now, so sorry about the noise. Still says it's linked back here, and every time I push it, it is going. So right here, we have to be close to a football field away from where those flashes are. They are way down there. I don't know if you can even see them anymore. The CyberSync is still going as well. But when I hold this flat, it still says it's linked, and it's working just fine. So let's go a little further, and then we'll try to walk it off and see what kind of distance we ended up getting. I am still linked, according to the STE3. Still says I'm linked, so give me a test button. And I can't really see the flashes too well anymore, but it's going. It's holding it flat, and it's going every time. And so is the CyberSync. And again, it still says I'm linked. As you can see, make out the green, it's blurry, but, and when I hold it flat, oops, pushed the wrong button there. When I hold it flat, it is going every time. Cool. And let's try the CyberSync. Alright, I can't really back up anymore unless I'm going to go into someone else's yard. So I'm going to start walking forward and try to attempt to walk this off. One of my steps is usually about 3 feet. So if I attempt to walk this off, we'll finish this out by showing you about what we got. So alright, 60 feet, 90 feet, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300. So you can see we're just about back to our flashes. So I would say that realistically at about 175 feet or so, the triggering started to get a little intermittent. But you know, once it caught on again, I went back to about 300 feet and they fired just fine. So Canon might say the range is 100 feet, and maybe in a city that might be closer to what you experienced, but here, as you can see, I went over 300 feet back probably, and it was still linked and it was still firing. So pretty good for range as far as I'm concerned. For most of the places we shoot and the way we shoot, that's good enough for me.